Sup, guys. My name is Ryu for the Yugioh Welcome to Coffee Time, your Monday morning discussion video released in the evening because I get super uber busy in the day. So, my apologies. Before this video gets completely underway, a little mini channel update for all the channels. Obviously, you could partly hear it. My voice is starting to fully be back. It's still half and half. Sinus infections, a pain to get rid of. Secondly, on Friday, I'm going to be upgrading the computer from 8 gigabytes of RAM to 16. Now, typically this doesn't really do anything, but it will make rendering videos much faster, and I get to put more time into editing, so I'm going to basically be spending a few days mastering new things that typically I haven't been able to do here. So it's going to happen. It's going to be great. And I'm also going to do it on the other channels, which you can find those links down below, and go check them out. I don't know, the gaming channel and whatnot, but no one sees it. I'm kidding. I actually do, but you can check it out down below. Now, with that said, 5 months ago was around November of 2015. I can't believe we're in 2016. And I look back at this video, and I actually have it in front of me, mind you, and it's what decks should get support next. And that's pretty much always been a fun question to ask people, because you never get the same question, you never get the same answer twice unless it hasn't gotten support. So 5 months ago I had said Dark Magician, Blue Eyes, and I think I mentioned Buster Blader, but I think Buster Blader at the time was a week away from getting the announcement of it. And Blue Eyes, obviously we all know what happened, and Dark Magician, we all know what happened. So I want to go back on some of the things you guys have said and some of the things that I really do hope we'll get in the future. So one of the biggest things I will say for the future, I would love to see support, because we did mention Felgrand a long time ago, but it's been a long time coming for this one. Spider Archetype. It's a big thing that the community always hopes and dreams for. They have such a cool concept. It's like Cosmo Goodwitch. It's like, go face down. I'm going to get my pluses. It's going to be like Jirac-Goomba. I'll get another freaking spider out. And I know there's people who have arachnophobia, but come on. Spider Archetype. You just want it. You know you want it. Because then you have the freaking Synchro, and then you make an Exceed that looks like Spider-Man, and then Sony comes after Konami, and we're all happy. That's a joke. Anyways, Levels. This is also one of the oldest decks that really still needs that love, that Konami just goes, no, we're not going to give it to you today. And it's like, Konami, stop being so fucking dumb. You have this great concept that's fresh and new. Well, it's old, it's retro, but you can make it fresher and newer and just repackage it. Here's Levels. It didn't do so well when it first came out because it wasn't designed that well. But fuck, man. Now you can go back and make it great. Horse the Black Flame Dragon level 8. The closest thing you'll get to it currently is some weird, wacky variant of Disaster Dragons, and that's another deck I would love to see get support. But to be fair, Disaster Dragons aren't an archetype. They're something created by the community, to be fair. But who knows, maybe I'm just a little too bit out there when it comes to it. I mean, when you go back and you look at the old episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh! And you see Guardians and you see Harpies. Harpies are a solid deck, but they need something else. They need more support. They need power. They don't have power. They're just rank 4. They're kind of generic. And I want every deck to have its own kind of thing. Harpies just go, and I'm sorry if I offend anyone, blow up your back row, make rank 4, good player now. And it's I feel like they could do so much more. They're fucking Harpies. There's a concept there that we're not seeing, that you can go on the mythology of a Harpy and just pull from it. My motherfucking Valentine. And just go from it. And just build off of that. There's tons to build off of that. But, what are you going to do? Gravekeepers, a deck that has not seen support in ages. Just need 1 or 2 cards. And I know Lord of Darkness just came off the ban list, and that's also part of the reason to make this. And now they can use the lure too, and they get a little bit faster. But everything gets faster with a Lure of Darkness. So it's kind of one of those things that you have to sit there and you have to go, well, Gravekeepers need generic support, and without generic support, they're not going to do nearly as well. One of the big things I see from everyone is Destiny Heroes. I'm going to leave them off this video, and I will explain exactly why. So listen up real quick. There was a rumor flying around that Aster Phoenix, I was trying to remember his English name, is going to appear on Arc V. And if he appears on Arc V, it's like a 90% chance that in one of the future sets, Destiny Heroes are going to get love. So I want to leave them off for now. Obviously, they should, but then again, they also have Mass Change a second. They have 2 Allure. They have 3 Destiny Draw. I think you guys can see you can make a pretty solid deck already. I'm talking about, like, I want to focus a little more on decks that need the real fucking love. I mean, Malefic's just got butchered by losing Chicken Game. Evil Heroes need fucking something. I mean, it's just like, Evil Heroes need generic fusions. That's what they need. And then they could become Mask Heroes 2.0, but with Dark Fusion. And Dark Fusion's fun. Spam it in your opponent's face. You're giving up 3 cards to make a fusion. I think that's fair enough. I think that's fair enough. I really freaking just find it fair enough. Like, I'm not saying, here, let's give him a Dark Monster and make Dark Lord Deck 2.0. No. You know, it's one of those things. It's just one of those things. I'm the kind of guy that, if Buster Blader got support, Gaia the Dragon Champion. That is the one thing I don't openly say on the videos, because people would think I'm just, like, trolling or joking. I would love to see Gaia the Fierce Knight just get absolute support. That is the one card, when I think about Yu-Gi-Oh!, that is the one thing I love more than anything. Or Pharaoh the Imp, the green imp. I can't remember his name now. My God. It's just like that Karibo. Let me get some Winged Dragon Guardian of the Fortress love. Let me get some of that in there. It makes no sense, but you know what? If Buster Blader can be made into a deck that is a pretty damn solid deck from 2 freaking cards, I can have my damn fucking Winged Dragon Guardian of the Fortress number 1 and 2 deck. I can make it happen. Just give us some love. Just give us some love. For all the people who are going to say, like, Cosmos and just all these meta decks, nah, I'm sorry, no. Your deck doesn't need it for a long while. Cosmos are still getting 1 more card. Burning Abyss don't need anything else right now. They just got Beatrice into the CCG. You can pretty much use any rank 3. You're good. So continuing on to what we were saying, I'm going to bring up Alloy Justice. Because Alloy Justice are one of those interesting decks that basically have a really cool concept, but they have no great way of executing it. And if Konami would do what they did with Toons, it'd be a fresh, innovative way to take something that never really worked and make it completely work. It's not too hard to really come up with a concept that would easily do it, you know? But again, this is Konami we're talking about. Vampire is something that I think we all love, but unless you're doing like a Monarch hybrid, it's really not even going to compete. Crash Bugs, I want to say Iron Chain. Iron Chain is one that really has a lot of potential, but Konami just doesn't jump on these boats, man. They just don't jump on these boats. It's like, oh, we're Konami, we don't know how to boost sales. Give us support that we're asking you for these really cool archetypes. The players will come. How about Agents? How about motherfucking Agents? You know, a deck that people loved for a very long time and got power creeped out. How about you give us something for that? No, we're not going to do that. We're going to give it to something that doesn't need it. With all due respect to the Cosmos players, your deck doesn't need the support. It doesn't really need a Death Star. I get part of the lure is having that Death Star, but again, it doesn't really need it. You know, just to be fair, that's my 2 cents on it. I want to say Infinities because we need an Archfiend replacement. We don't need the Launcher replacement. We don't need the Call of the Haunted. You know, that all works. We don't need that. We need the goddamn search and replacement that's more balanced, that says once per turn and not fucking looping fucking for days and your opponent can't do shit. You know? There's thousands upon thousands of decks that I would love to see get support. I just want to sum up the video by saying Drax are really high on my personal list for something that would just, if I could, I'd just sprinkle it on there. Like, here's a really cool Dino archetype. But the thing, again, you gotta be very careful of is you have a powerful card like Yugioh or Dulka, and right now people probably go, that card's not powerful. And then you give the deck support, and then people complain that it's too powerful and it needs to get hit. And now I'm going to mention one last thing. Chaos Dragons. They don't need generic support ever. Ever. As long as there is good light and good dark monsters, we survive and we power through the night. That's the concept of Chaos Dragons. It's very simple, but it's the best way to do it. Just throwing that out there. And for the last time, people, for the last time, with all due respect, Blue Eyes is not my favorite deck. It's actually Chaos Dragons. Thanks. Just wanted to say that. Felt so liberating. So, to sum up the video, I hope everything in the world that really needs it, those decks that are from like 2000, and let's say 8 and below, or 2010 even now and below, who haven't gotten cards in ages, I hope they really do get the support they need. I'm going to end the video here because I have quite a bit of filming still to do. I have quite a bit of editing and everything else to do. And I just want to say thank you guys so much, because you guys are the best. Honestly, you really are the fucking best. You guys are knocking it out of the fucking park lately. So thank you for watching. Keep commenting. I am reading the comments. I'm going to try to answer them in the next couple of hours. I can't make any full promises, because if you saw just the workload, you would understand. But thank you guys for watching. I will see you tomorrow. Till then, peace. Well, I may see you on the other channels, because I'm not sure if those are going out after this, but, you know, that's if you're subscribed to them. Anyway.